When did you experience your first heartbreak? Middle school? I think heartbreak is one of the worst emotion of anyone's life because the essence of heartbreak is not just one emotion. It's 10,000 emotions all at once. And if heartbreak wasn't bad enough to experience, as parents, we have to watch our children go through heartache too. In a lot of ways, this is worse. No one can prepare you for watching your child feel sadness, confusion, and all that emotional pain and be really powerless to stop it. We all understand that heartbreak makes us question everything. Your mind races. You can't sleep. You start examining all the what-if scenarios and little details, and that pain inside your chest, it takes your breath away. Your body physically hurts, and either you can't eat or you want to eat everything. And as parents, we know that that's how heartbreak is, but your child is experiencing it for the first time. We know that their next love interest is right around the corner, but they can't see it because to them, it's the end of the world and they will be loveless for the rest of their life. They don't have the life experience yet to understand that with time, life finds a way to recover. So how do we help our children manage the heartbreak? I'm going to be honest with you and tell you I just don't think there's a ton of things that you can do. You need to let them experience it. Because unfortunately, heartbreak is only cured usually by time or the one that hurt you. So the main thing we can do for our kids is be there with a listening ear. Here's how you can do that. Heartbreak help tip number 1, validate your child's feelings. Don't take their emotions away from them by saying statements like, he wasn't good enough for you anyway, or you'll be with somebody else soon. These statements are empathy busters and belittle their feelings. So your child needs to feel that pain so they can learn to deal with it. With luck, this won't be their first heartbreak, and the next one might be after they've already left home. Also, feeling the emotions allows your child to process the feelings instead of shoving them way deep to the side and ignoring them. Now, most of us are guilty of the shove deep down inside so I don't have to deal with my emotions coping technique, but we also know that this kind of coping technique just prolongs the hurt and causes unresolved issues for later. Heartbreak help tip number 2. Support your child's decision for the breakup if that was their decision. Because just because your child initiated the breakup, it doesn't mean that they aren't hurting inside. So I applaud my children for making such a daring and challenging choice. Coaching your child on good breakup behavior is excellent, but don't try to change their mind if they broke up with the other person. Heartbreak help number 3. Don't take sides or badmouth the love interest. The main reason for this is to role model healthy habits, but also you don't want to dig yourself a hole because children are notorious for thinking that the relationship is over, but then getting back together in a week. So if you try to make your child feel better by putting down the love interest or pointing out that love interest's flaws, then your child might be embarrassed to tell you that they got back together with them. Now the child thinks that you don't like their love interest, and this is why they hide their relationships from you later. Plus, they will be embarrassed. So keeping those lines of communication open during those tween-teen years is high priority. If you badmouth their love, then they won't feel that trust to come to you later. Heartbreak help number 4 tip. Provide a little distraction. Sometimes the feelings are so overwhelming and your child might just need a break from their own emotions. Now, I'm not saying distract them so much that they avoid their feelings, but instead provide your child with the opportunity to take a break from their life for just a little while. So do something like watch a movie, go to their favorite restaurant, or take maybe their friends out to a little outing. Also consider talking to them about staying away from technology because social media posts can make all those feelings worse. So talk to your child about the dangers of hanging out on social media during such a painful time. And lastly, heartbreak help tip number 5. get ready for Jekyll and Hyde. Your tween or teen may become so emotional that their personality will go from sweet puppy 1 second to angry wolf the next. And they are likely feeling out of control inside of their body and overwhelmed with emotion that they just don't know which one to express when. They will be irritable, short-tempered, and cry at the drop of a hat. So give your child space to be a little crazy. Let them express those emotions and warn the others in the house of their sensitivities. Because allowing your child to scream, to kick, and cry and also can enable them to process that hurt. Heartbreak sucks, but it is also an inevitable lesson of life. Be there for your child and listen, because sometimes that's all they need.